Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Got the 04 in the shop today because it needs new windshield wipers, so I figure I don't want to do that in the rain. Just totally kidding. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Let's get to 100,000. We're going to do the dually swap on the 04 today. Got the duals outside because, well, everything we have in here kind of eats up a little bit of real estate. My buddy Tavitt's coming through to help with this. I bought this mega cab bed for the fender flares. Yep, I want to make this thing have hips. Some people offer a couple other solutions, but the mega cab flares, I think, are going to be money. Leveling kit, going to go back to the white fender flares on the front. Lift this bad boy up. Stick this thing underneath. We're going to open it up and make sure that the parking brake's good. We're going to open up the rear end, make sure all that's good. Check gear ratio. Came out of a running truck with 373s. So it's pretty easy to tell the difference between gear ratios in a Dodge truck. Either you got highway speed or you don't. So we'll let this place dry out a little bit. Got the fire going, first fire of the year. Absolute downpour outside. Let's get this going. And there she goes. Got a hanger, boys. Alright, since everything just bolts up because it is literally a dually rear end for the same truck, everything else will just go right together. So these should go right together. Just take those off. I'll need to take the bracket for that off. No big deal. Slide this thing all together. All right. I've never seen a handle do a flip like that.
But you actually pull shit out.
I need to explain the next scene before it happens for you guys. The new differential that I'm putting in here is for a two-wheel drive truck. This truck is for four-wheel drive. Only real difference is the spring perch pedestals is at a different angle, so my pinion angle through the drive shaft will be incorrect and cause a vibration at highway speeds, but a simple shim with the correct degree will fix that.
You ready? We'll talk about it. Okay. That's the science. Pretty close to zeroed out. Not too shabby. Thing moves just a little bit. So we got to find the correct spring perch angle.
There you go.
So we're going to measure it off of this guy now and do the same thing on the other one. About shims for it. So a second ago it showed 11.5. So
11.1.
yeah, 11.1. We're going to have to zero out this side over here. And then I have shims. I got 4 degree and 6. Needs to go up. Okay. Alright. So look how much more racked that one is. What's your guess on this? What's your guess?
I'm
gonna say this one's a
say 9.
6. You going with 9?
Yeah.
Oh.
6'6", 6'5".
So we need a 4.
Yep.
4 degree. 4 degree pinion angle shim. 2 of these.
Where'd you get those?
WFO. Custom. Or concepts.
Yeah.
Concepts.
Wide effing open. Perfect.
There we go. Nailed it.
More perfect.
Okay. Need to figure out how we're going to mount these things. And then we got our pinion angle. This will eliminate driveline vibration. Because if your angle isn't right on your U-joints,
Tis no bueno.
you might like the vibration.
I put those on the wrong way, I know it. Perfect. A little hint of advice, when you guys put these things on there, you need to actually buy new leaf spring bolts because you need to bolt this onto your leaf pack so that new bolt nut, or whatever the heck it's called, actually goes into the leaf perch itself. Because if you don't do that, you're going to start pretty much walking the axle away from the leaf springs, and that's how things break a lot easier. And you hear a lot of grinding and grunting. FYI. Ask me how I know.
Overloaded a lot.
Yeah. 5 pounds at a time.
Very hard steel.
So pretty much we're taking these plates right now, and because there's 3 points of contact on these bottom plates, we separated these 2 bottom plates that were on the leaf, and I'll show you the way they look like when they're together. So we separated the entire leaf pack, of course. You okay? You dead? let me get back to what I was saying. All right, he's alive. So we separated these two bottom like risers because this one has that third dimple on the bottom to tie into the actual axle. Separating these two to put the shim in between these two so we still have all the contact points of the axle, so you have no chance of anything locking. And that's what this very lower plate is. So from this lower plate, this is still going to be on the axle itself with our new degree shim up on top, and then bolt everything back up. And of course, buy new leaf bolts. Do not reuse these. That right in. Ain't that right? Yeah, boy.
Proceed. Should have bought this monster truck, but he wouldn't go freaking 40 bucks down on it. So anyway, I'm going to see about taking these apart and how they size up. 8 mil, 10 mil, little mil. Right in the puddle. Well, I didn't know a piece of plastic would be such a brutal son. Man, they notch out a big chunk of the freaking.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't even. Oh, it's got a little mud flapper there. I'm not too worried about it, but. Took one of those little buzzsaws, those oscillating things, and just. Did you get that thing apart? Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at you go, guy! Woo,
Look at
whoa.
that.
Oh, that dent's not even that big for the gas cap. I'm a bit sorry, truck. Nailed it. I'm terribly sorry, truck.
Looks good. I'm just like a freaking 8 ball.
Alright, bigger hole, take that. First glance, man.
I like it. It's good.
She needs a little cleaning, but we're gonna get some more riv nuts. It just held on to self tappers right here because that was the easiest way to officially mark the spots. But everywhere lined up good. It's got these little plastic dowels. Had a little trouble lining that one up over here, but other than that, she's good to go. Next half hour, we'll be able to go to town, get our spring bolt things.
Actually put the axle on.
Yeah, back them out here. These things were already on the truck when I bought it. Same thing, these white fender flares, I've had those for a long time. And, dude.
Hopefully they cover that up.
Yeah, no, that's from that one.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
okay.
the black one I couldn't get it to get up on top of there, so we could pop those off right now too.
Heck yeah. We just gotta start selling dually swaps.
Oh yeah.
Stuff in the bag. Big bitch shit.
When we put the rib nuts in there, we'll be able to lift this up.
Yeah.
And align it for the body. Get it. It makes the truck look 10 feet longer. That's weird. What's it say here? It's just rubbing the bracket over there for people on the camera's sake. So it does have a posi in it. It is a rebuilt rear end. The guy claimed 5,000 miles on it. I just want to inspect it. The oil smells
you know what?
very good.
Sorry.
You did it backwards?
Huh?
What?
No, these are like centrifugal force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of figuring. We'll pop that one open because I imagine it's the same thing, but that thing, one tire fired from hell. Never could get that thing to drift or lock both. But, so, it does have posi. Just wanted to clarify that. And,
brand new fluid.
yeah, I mean, it's what he claimed. I don't know. We're going to explore it though, but.
Count all the teeth. Count penny gear.
Good. Okay, so we found some imprints right here on it. So what Tavitt's claiming here is 11 on the pinion, 41 on the ring. So the pinion is that guy up there, and the ring is obviously the big ring. So do your math on it.
Yep. You got 3.72727273.
So 373s. That'll give you 2,000 RPM, 6 gear, about 70 mile an hour, which is what we want. That's not towing. If you wanted 410s, you'd be like clocked out. It'd be like 2,500 RPMs to do 70-ish, which an extra 500 to do highway speeds out in the desert kind of sucks. I've had this truck 7 years. I've been disappointed in thinking the rear end had issues because it was just one tire fire. There's your problem right there. What is this? Gosh dang it. Get in there nice and deep. Yeah, we got an open diff. Yeah, we can stick some screwdrivers in there. This is still a good diff though. There is nothing wrong with it. That makes a lot of sense.
You can't really break an open AAM 11.5 with an open.
You can't. You just go back other tire. Strongest diff ever because it'll just fire off one tire. So this thing is the best upgrade we could do right there, boy.
Upgrade? Yeah, boy.
Oh, all the years.
There's your open diff.
Yeah, see, there's differentials are weird. They're hard to see. Look, he could just spin that all day long, but hang on. I can go like this. Hang on, don't move it. And then I can move both of them the same direction. But as soon as he stops that one, my restriction is nothing. It's all the same. It just sends it to the other side. Takes the path of least resistance. But when he spins that one, it'll spin this one opposite direction.
Useless.
It's the simplest, best idea ever. But for some reason, it's difficult to get your mind wrapped around it to think, what?
Yeah, what? I don't get it. It goes backwards and forwards. And what's leaking? Oh my god.
Tell it right there, 1141. Let's see if we get up in there. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So it's the same gear ratio as that one. If they were wrong, that would be a major setback. But
48.
yeah.
So in the meantime, we dropped the rear end and we're just doing the leveling kit on the front. At the meantime, we already got this side on and done. No, we didn't change the shocks because these are still good. There's no need to.
These were the shocks that were on it when it was leveled before.
Yeah, so, and the shocks are long enough for the leveling kit on this truck, just like Sam just said. So we got everything dropped. We still got to mount up this shock. That's about it. But as you can see, that is your leveling right there. And we are now currently working on the other side to get that all finished up and done. We got our spring compressor to make life a little bit easier. And Sam's in there doing whatever.
Couldn't get my little Milwaukee to do to get into his position.
Yeah, getting that top coupler all bolted on the top to actually get the leveling thing on.
Leveling black.
Leveling black.
Leveling black.
Black.
Two. So we had like 2 hours, probably 5 hours into it right now. It's not that bad.
No, I mean, we've been pretty lazy at the same time while we do something. It's like do one thing, throw something for the dog. Do one more thing, throw another thing for the dog.
Get this on film, actually doing the job.
All right, so we'll see how this goes.
God, these miserably tough.
Ready? Nope. Yep. I'm probably blocking the entire camera.
Come on, baby.
Son of a, I got it. Go! Son of a gun. That's all the fingerprints I had.
Dude.
Holy heck.
It is. That is a good shot.
Yeah, we're still good. We're good to go.
Oh, man. We have everything that we can off the front. It's racked up on the swing arms, so
yeah.
Control arms, swing arm. Sweet.
Yeah, track bar.
It's not quite.
Center.
Oh yeah, because we got to lift her up. Yeah. Put the track bar back. Dolly spacer in there. Looking nice. Might end up putting another 2-inch on it just to make this thing look like a big dog. For you guys that don't know, the front ends on the trucks are the same for a 3500 and a 2500. But, or a single wheel 3500 to a dually 3500, you just add that spacer.
That is it.
It's a 4-inch wheel spacer for factory, and it's cast. Very tough. Just a thick aluminum wheel. Oh, the white fender flares. So much better. Okay, let's just put the big jacks back under the back and we're done for the night. I'm not gonna lie, it's raining outside. It's nice and cozy in the shop. This is freaking sweet.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Despite all the effort that we had to go through to get these bolts, Fender, we ordered them yesterday. They showed up and they were the wrong ones. Turns out they had the right ones on the shelf, but they only had 3 of them. We took the shim so it can rack the differential, make it do a better wheelie because it's a 2-wheel drive diff. You guys saw that earlier. Put that right there in between the 2 lower blocks. This is all factory except for that right there. Sandwich that in so we can have the alignment dowel on the bottom. We'll watch Tavitt try to put this all together over here on this side. No, you got those backwards. I'd put the grade 8. Since they didn't have another one of these, we're just going to put a grade 8 so we can get her done today. So put that one towards the skinny side. Hang on. Does it feel like 110?
No.
We're not stripping it, are we?
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey! The panic is settling in.
God dang it. We didn't buy new U-bolts. Don't even tighten the rest. We don't want to strip them. Well, it's starting to be almost that time.
Oh, yeah.
You get a little never sees action on a little bit of everything right there.
Everything.
Yeah, go ahead and put it on a drum.
Yeah.
Wait.
What? Well, we got to make this all pretty too, right?
Yeah.
Just paint that.
Take the parking brake apart and put it inside there. Oh, before you do that, we got to cut those studs off. Or bolts. All right. Yep, let's get it. Damn. Yeah, it looks like a different truck.
Oh, yeah. A little bit.
Here's yours back. It doesn't even actually, it probably could have been reverse leveled too.
The rear is still higher.
Yeah, the rear is definitely still taller. That is with
us putting the shims back there, kicked it up like another half.
barely anything.
Yeah,
but I honestly thought about deleting one of the lower blocks, putting the shim in it. That, I mean, that's only like a 1/2 inch shim or block, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, no, this is the way you want it, I would say. A little rake, but now it looks quite a bit more. Get it up there. Different truck. It's a lot bigger of a truck too. Holy crap. Yep. I wanted to do this for a long time because this old gas cap was kind of battered up. So, I'm taking the gas cap off of the gas lid. Fuel cap. I don't want to say the wrong thing. YouTube will bust us. We'll go to jail. Officialize. There we go.
Look at that. Didn't be gone for that one area. Skirt, skip, skirt.
I mean, compared to that last one, it was pretty thrashed. Alrighty. I will say this right now. I am very happy with how this looks. But now we got to do the hardcore part, which is drilling and putting the rib nuts in there. These things are hard to find. M6 rib nuts. Bought a whole new gun so I can install these bad boys, and well, I got 10 that came with it, and I can only find 10 in town, or 5 in town. So we might have to makeshift some up out of different size, but we'll get her done. Just need to pop her off, and oh man, I think it takes more than 10 each side. I don't know. We're definitely going to be on the upset side that I went and drilled holes into a perfectly good bed, but this is for a good cause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. already installed one down here with the other size. So if we don't mess any up, we have a chance. Every time. Because I do. Spent all day yesterday and then part of today hunting these bastards down.
11 inches of rain in 24 hours.
Decent amount of rain. Decent. It fills up a freaking pond in one day.
That's
Saying something.
a quarter of the minimal annual rainfall in one weekend in October.
We're in here just living life up until we have to get some nut zerts. Whoop whoop. Just like that, we can screw bolts into the side of the bed.
Better than getting a whole new dually bed for this thing.
Oh yeah, freaking! I'd way rather have the mega cat flares because they don't look too overkill. You can't move too much. Parking brake needs to be tightened up just a touch. It looks different out in the light. Damn, yeah, that's definitely a little bit taller now. I always wanted to do a reverse level kit on this thing. I never really cared for it too much when I had just a leveling kit where you lift the front end versus minus it from the back and lower the rear. But how this truck sits, it sits like a traditional dually, where the back is quite a bit taller. Yes, this truck is a four-wheel drive truck, but I do run around with a 100-gallon transfer tank in the back, and that does squat it pretty decent. So I'm gonna see what it does, get to the station, top the truck off because it's on E, transfer tank's on E, so right there that's gonna be 130 gallons or so. Right, yeah, let's say 115. We'll be generous on it because I don't think it's come that low on everything. So that's gonna be quite a bit of weight, so we'll see what it settles the truck down to. But that just, you know, conversation points right there. Because driving around, it's going to be squatted a little bit just with the daily gear it carries. Oh, Aaron Adams, what's he doing? They got themselves a low boy. Anyway, so I've been driving the dually truck here for a little bit now, and for the most part, she feels like a solid truck. Off the line, power is a little bit down. It's got a little bit bigger tire size and rotating mass, so it changes your gear ratio. But, I mean, pretty smooth. I don't have any vibrations, so the pinion angle is money. But I'm pretty stoked on it. Pretty happy about the old swap. end this video here. Just the dually swap and everything that went into this. Probably going to be a lengthy video, but overall I'm pretty dang happy with how this all came together. Only thing I got remaining right now is something I might do, might not, but I got to do something about the hubcaps. I don't really like it just being bare bone exposed like that, but it's not a terrible look. I think there's a good amount of, you know, overall whited out truck, black bumpers, black running board, black wheels, those 19.5 American Force, those things, they pop. I mean, that's a good look. It's a little bit dark right now for you guys for the outro, but you've seen plenty of through this video. Overall fitment of the mega cab flares, it makes the truck look longer. I mean, I'm not trying to make it look longer or anything like that, but versus just if you put the regular dually flares on it, it makes it just look fat. And these, I haven't even put the tow mirrors up yet. I ain't even worried about it, because typically with all the dualies, like that dually there, I keep the tow mirrors up all the time because the hips are just so wide. It's like, why not just leave them up even when I'm not towing something? And same thing with this whole girl, but I mean, it's got a flatbed, so it doesn't count. But this whole swap, I know if anybody wanted to give me BS on it, because single wheel truck, putting duals on it, you're not really gaining anything. Well, it was actually a factory single wheel 3500. So the gross weight rating of the truck being a single wheel 3500 versus the dually was very similar. There wasn't too much like loss gain or anything like that, but it's got a whole new meaning to life being a dually. The loads feel a little bit more stable, like you've seen, you know, put the weight for the transfer in there. I'm going to do towing videos with it. It is still 373 gears, which is perfect for the MV 5600. A good highway, and it could be a little bit lower for, you know, taking off for towing stuff, but I'm pretty dang happy with it. This truck, I mean, I've had it quite a while now. I'm second owner, and for a truck that's got 300 and almost 40,000 miles on it, this thing is still a complete ripper. And having the dually swap on it, I'm pretty happy. So let me know what you guys think. The mega cab flares, I have been honestly thinking about the mega cab flares for a while, but it's very difficult to try finding the flares by themselves. They were already painted white, and then I just got lucky and found the whole conversion kit, minus the tires and wheels. Already had those, but when I originally bought them, I thought about putting them on this truck, so that worked out good. But I'll shout out to CP Steve Miller, because he beat me to the punch with the mega cab flares. I know he's been talking about it for a while, but him and I have literally the same truck, 04.5, but he's got a 12 valve somehow in his. But man, I'm pretty stoked on it though. New meaning in life for this whole truck. We'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Later.